Hi guys, it's Ashley and I am back with a video this week, and this is for the Cut Shop using our new Sassy Circles cut file. And I'm going to go into Silhouette Studio and show you what I did with this one because it's a little bit different. It's a cut and fold. So I wanted to show you how to use this one. So I'm just going and opening the cut file. And once I get it open, I'm going to trace it. And one of the steps that I normally tell you to do, we're not going to do on this one. So that's why I wanted to show you how I did this one this week. So I'm just opening it up in Silhouette Studio and I want to trace now. So I'm going to go to Object and then just down to Trace, and that's going to open my trace window. So now I'm ready to trace it, and I do select trace area and I just highlight over two of these because I'm actually going to make these larger to do a bigger background. And so now instead of unchecking the high pass filter box like I normally would, I am not unchecking that. You want to leave it checked this time before you hit trace, because if you uncheck it, you're going to lose your cut lines. This cut file is so thin with the lines that I had to draw for the cut and fold feature that if you uncheck that box, you're not going to get the correct cut line. So make sure you leave the high pass filter box checked this time. So what I'm doing now is just releasing the compound path and then grouping those back together because I want to be able to move them around. So I'm just moving them on the page and I'm going to set up my background. And I'm actually using my new collection that I created. It's a digital printable collection that's available in the Cut Shop now called Snapshots. You can download it and use it for your digital scrapbook pages, or you can print it out, which is what I did. And you can see it here. These are the papers. So it has papers and some cut aparts, some ephemera pieces, some alphas. So lots of fun things. You can see some here. That little love tag is one of my favorites. And then these are a few of the papers. There's 10 papers. So I'm using 4 for the layout. And you can see I have the cut file done. I have it cut. So I wanted to show you what I did. I'm just folding those circles. And so now you can actually see the shape of the cut file and what it looks like. So I'm just going to keep folding all of those. And after I do that, I'm going to go in and add my pattern papers behind it. So those are the ones that I'm working with that I have there to the right hand side. So I'm just going to keep folding all of those, and once I have them done, I'm going to just back each one with a different pattern paper, and it's really easy. I just cut these and then I put it behind the cut file, and I just like to use washi tape to hold it in place. That's one of the easiest ways to adhere it. So I'm just going to do that there on the back side. And I'm just going to do one here for you, and then I'll finish those others up off camera just so you know the process of it. So you can see I have them all done here. And I'm going to add my photo, and this photo is of my daughter blowing bubbles at the beach, and so that's kind of why I did the background the way I did, because I wanted it to kind of reflect that bubble theme. So I thought the circles for this week's cut file worked perfectly for that, and I didn't want the smaller circles, I wanted the bigger, so that's why I created my own background from the original Sassy Circles cut file. But you could use it however you want to. There's lots of different ways, and I wanted to leave mine white because I like the white on white with the pops of color behind the open side. But if you wanted to add gelatos or watercolors or spray mist, you could do that also to add some color to that side that you fold over. So you can see I've just embellished some. My SD card actually got full when I was videotaping that last part, and I didn't realize it, and it decided to stop. So you missed a couple of embellishments, but not much. And then this is one of the other papers. The circles on this paper are sized to 2 inches, so if you have a 2-inch punch, then you can punch those out easily, or you could just cut them with your scissors, or you could use the print and cut feature with your Silhouette Cameo if you wanted to do that. And I just added some machine stitching to both of those circles just to add some texture. And so I wanted to add some of that liquid glue around the edges just to secure that to the page. And since I don't have any actual physical product to go with my collection, I wanted to mix in some more dimension and texture. So I used some of the LE Studio wood veneers. I used a flare button from Flare for Buttons, and then I used one of the little cute arrow paper clips from Freckled Fawn, which I love. I bought 2 packs of those because they're really cute. And now I'm getting ready to use one of the alphas that comes with the Snapshots collection. These obviously aren't stickers because you're printing them out. They're printable. But I'm going to show you a trick where you can create kind of your own little sticker to go on using double-sided tape. So you can just pull your tape off the roll. So you'll have one piece that's sticky on one side, and then keep your backing on the other side because you don't want it to stick to anything yet while we're doing this part. So I'm cutting out the letters for my title, which is going to be Beach Bubbles. So I'm just getting the first word cut out here, the word beach. And then I'll show you what I did with that. And if you want to store these, you could put them in a Ziploc bag or a glassine bag once you cut them. And that's a good way to store them, to keep them together, since you're obviously cutting. You don't have a sticker sheet to leave it on, so you want to keep all that together. But you can see here I'm just adding the letters to that open side of the double-sided tape, the sticky part, and I'm just going to cut off the excess. And once I do that, I'm going to just peel that other side of the backing off, and I'll have it ready, and I can put all of those together on my layout. And I just did the first word for you because I do the same process for the word bubbles, and you can see I've got it finished here and just added the title right there in that little open space. So I'm just going to finish up embellishing here with a few other things, just some more of the cut aparts and ephemera pieces from the Snapshots collection. If you're interested in getting it, you can check it out in the Cut Shop. It's there available now, as well as this new Sassy Circles cut file, as well as a couple of other new ones. And this weekend we have some fun stuff coming up for National Scrapbook Day. If you didn't know, it's coming up on Saturday, so you'll want to check that out. And I have a little graphic here at the end, just showing you kind of some things that we'll have going on at the shop, some inspiration, a discount, a free cut file. So make sure you visit the Cut Shop blog for all of that. And you'll just see everything on the graphic here at the end, and you'll also see my layout and some close-ups. So thank you for joining me this week, and I hope to see you again soon.